50% chance for showers today, high 75. Partly cloudy tonight, low 55. For tomorrow, partly sunny, high 88. Partly sunny, 88 on Saturday. For Sunday, sunshine, high of 90. And for Monday, sunshine with the high 92. Overnight low was 64, or 63 rather. Yesterday's high was 84. Currently, humidity is at 68%. Winds are calm, the pressure at 29.99. We've got partly cloudy skies, 63 right now at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
I'm all right.
Bill Book's here. Hi, Bill. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Well, we went down memory lane here the last few minutes, and we'll reprise a little bit of that because it was funny.
Want to thank before we forget memory lane.
Yeah, because we don't have much of a memory anymore.
Got a few things to take care of this morning. First off,
we have quite a bit of things to take care of. First, I want to remind you that volleyball tonight,
yes,
and Fairfield's very good.
18-1.
So that's tonight, and pregame at about
somewhere right around 7 o'clock, maybe a little before.
One of 4 games we're doing this year before preseason.
Before postseason.
Postseason, rather. So it could. By the way, I could noticeably start talking faster as the show goes on. Because Stephen Potts of Ed's Medicine or Pharmacy was nice enough to bring me by one of my favorite drinks, the Americano, which is about 4 times stronger in caffeine than your regular coffee. And he got you a frap?
Frappuccino. Caramel with a shot of chocolate.
Ooh.
And almond flavoring.
And Bill's just got a regular coffee.
Got black coffee.
He got that. This is all from the Bowl Goat, but we thank Stephen, and we're going to have him in here sometime soon. He took over the medicine or pharmacy and is doing a great job. And so thank you, Stephen. We really appreciate it.
Got reminded of this morning.
Okay.
FCHS football alumni 7-on-7 tournament is coming up. Homecoming weekend on Saturday the 12th. Registration at 9. Play starts at 10. It's $100 per team.
Alumni? You talking about the old guys are coming back to play?
Alumni 7-on-7 tournament.
Bill, who are you playing with?
When I read about that the other day, I thought, I'm not doing that. But I think it is for a scholarship program. Is that correct?
Yeah, it sure is.
Wonderful.
So I think I'll just do a monetary thing and kind of stay on the sidelines.
And here's something else for you, too. They're also having a jersey sale. Coach has cleared out the closet. He's got jerseys from 2001 to 2015. To 2015. And you can come in if you're a former player. He's going to give you first choice at getting your old number back.
Isn't that wonderful, Bill? Did they retire yours, or is it still there?
Well, they retired it.
All right. Nobody will ever play like this again.
All right. To register for the 7-on-7 tournament, just go to Jay Townsend at fchsmules.com, or you can call Coach at 838-3140.
Good.
Okay?
Before the show's out.
And we'll have more on sports as we get closer to the event.
We'll be talking a little bit later this morning to Sue Myers from over Wayne City Way. Just a little bit about Bean Days coming up.
That
I want to talk about
starts this weekend, tomorrow night, right?
Actually, last week was the Bean Queen, and now they've started church nights tonight at 6 o'clock. So we'll talk to her. The reason why I brought up the memory lane thing, and we can beat it around, but I got this phone call, and I was so honored. I grew up in Bethalto, Illinois, and I've been gone for 18 years. They asked me to come back to be the MC of their first Basketball Hall of Fame dinner.
The induction ceremony.
The induction ceremony.
That is pretty cool.
And I get to induct my boyhood idol, the guy that I just watched and loved all the way through high school, and he went on to Kansas. Mm-hmm. And so I get to do the induction of him, and I couldn't tell you how honored I feel about that. That I did not have a memorable basketball career, okay, but that they thought of me to come back and do the dinner is, and that spawned us talking about some of the great moments that we had experienced, and all of us have been involved with high school basketball. And Bill, I looked up to see. We were talking about Jay Scheidler, the blonde bomber
Oh,
from
yeah.
Lawrenceville. And he had 2183 points, career, 2,183. That was without the three-point shot.
Yeah.
But Marty Simmons had almost 3,000 points in his career. And you said you played, or you were in the era of Scheidler, right?
Yes, he's the same class that I am. And I remember they came to town one night when I was a senior, and they said, well, he may not do well tonight. He's kind of ill. And I think he just poured in like 51 points.
51. Drop 51 on the Mules.
I remember going to basketball camps when I was in high school, and Scheidler would be an instructor at the camps because he was at UK. We'd go down to Lexington to camp, and Scheidler would be an instructor, and we'd just be in awe watching Scheidler. I mean, he'd just wherever. I mean, he'd be in the corner, just inside the half-court line and launch it, and he'd nothing but net. Perfect form.
Yeah.
He's still around. I saw a picture of him on Facebook.
Of course, I don't think he still does, but Coach Ron Felling, he put on shooting camps
Oh, yeah, he does.
for years. He'd come back up here and do about a three-week swing.
On another topic, I'm a little worried that the Cubs are going to get a chance to knock the Cards out of being the division champ.
They very well could.
They will play hard to do that, I'm sure.
So that's something to keep on. I want to remind you of October 7th. Very big shoe here. Big guest. I haven't told you who it is yet.
No, you haven't.
All I've said is what?
It's a big guest.
It's a big guest.
That's right.
1960s television star.
Okay.
Alive, breathing, wanting to be on
Is he a
Fairfield
television
radio.
star, or is he a television icon?
I would go as far as to say icon.
Oh, okay.
And by the way, Buddy Ebsen's dead. Okay, so it's not him.
All right.
All right, I got the bucket of bunk.
The bucket of bunk. The bucket of bunk.
It's the bucket of bunk.
Bucket of
It sure is. Jack LaLanne was born on this date in 1914.
The fitness guy.
He died in 2011 at the age of 96. I thought he'd live forever. He's the godfather of fitness. He gave us the Jack LaLanne Show between 1953 and 1985.
Do you remember those on the back of comic books back in the day? The 98-pound weakling. Are you tired of getting sand thrown in your face at the beach?
Charles Atlas, wasn't that who it
Yeah,
was?
that's who did those.
Well,
But I think Jack LaLanne had a couple of those ads on the back of comic books, too.
he probably did. Arnold Schwarzenegger called him an apostle of fitness. In 1954, at the age of 40, he swam the entire length of the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco underwater with 140 pounds of air equipment on his back. That's a world record. In 1955, he swam to Alcatraz from San Francisco
Just to prove it could be done.
in handcuffs.
Oh, gosh.
Just to prove it could be done.
Jack LaLanne. Marty Robbins died on 1982. He was born on this date in 1925. Died at the age of 57. Singer, songwriter. He was a race car driver
Yeah.
as well.
I did not know that.
Yes, he was.
I heard him say one time he'd had an accident. He said he knew he was in trouble when he couldn't remember the words to El Paso.
El Paso. That was his big hit. Raced in 35 NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series. Left a troubled childhood to serve in the Navy. While serving in the Pacific, he grabbed a guitar and started writing songs. Little Jimmy Dickens gave him his first break. Got him a record label.
Little
went
Jimmy
on.
Dickens, whose hat was taller than he was.
Take an old cold tater and wait.
Anyway, he had a quadruple bypass surgery in 1982 and it just never recovered. He died 6 days later. Marty Robbins, El Paso, a great country song. It went pop. It was a huge song. Donna Douglas, talking about Beverly Hillbillies. She was born on this date in
Miss
1939.
Ellie.
Yes, she did. Died in 2015 at the age of 82. She was Ellie Mae Clampett from 1962 to 1971. After that, so typecast she could not get a role.
Yep.
So she got her real estate license and went out and sold land. Also the author of books for children and adults, selected among 500 attendees vying for the role of Ellie when it was put out there, a casting call, and she got it. She remained a close friend of Buddy Ebsen for 32 years, said he was very much like my own father. Married twice, one kid. And today, Olivia Newton-John is 71. Of course, the singer and actress, 4-time Grammy Award winner, 9 times a #1 hit, 2 top solo albums, 100 million records worldwide. She is not doing well, I must say, and I'm sad to say
Really?
that. 3-time breast cancer survivor. It's returned, and she is a huge advocate for medical cannabis because of what she's struggling with right now. So that's sad. I hated to mention that, but I had to. This date in 1777, Philadelphia occupied by British troops during the American Revolutionary War. Unfortunately, we won it back. 1908, Ed Eubank of the Chicago Cubs was the first baseball player to pitch both games of a doubleheader and win both with shutouts.
Wow.
That's impressive.
I'd say
What
1920.
was his pitch count?
Yeah, nobody was counting. I guarantee it. Probably 300.
Yeah, easily 300.
They had a huge scare because U.S. President Eisenhower had that heart attack. The markets went crazy back in 1955.
Why is that? Every time there's some type of medical issue with the U.S. president, the markets go crazy.
Lack of stability.
I guess.
1960, the first televised debate between presidential candidates.
Kennedy
What
and
year?
Nixon.
60?
Yes.
Yeah, Kennedy and Nixon.
Kennedy and Nixon. 62, we were talking about Ellie Mae.
Yeah.
In 1962, on this date, the Beverly Hillbillies premiered on CBS television. Also in 1964, Gilligan's Island premiered on CBS. The show aired for the last time on September 4th, 1967. So it was only there 4 years,
Yeah.
but those episodes run over and over and over again. In 69, the Brady Bunch series premiered on ABC. And now we're putting up with the renovation of their old house.
Got the far out finale on Monday.
Seriously?
Yes.
Oh, gosh, I don't want to be at home on Monday. 1986, the episode of Dallas that had Bobby Ewing returning from dead was aired. Remember, it was all a dream?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Two,
That's right.
2 seasons were only a dream? Oh, my. Music history, 1955, Debbie Reynolds and Eddie Fisher married in 1955. In 1959, he was introduced to Liz Taylor, and that was the end of the marriage.
Yeah.
57, West Side Story
Yeah.
happened on,
What were the gang's names? Sharks and the Jets? Is that right?
I think you're right,
Yeah.
Rocky Horror Picture Show, first time, 1975 on this date.
Have you ever been to a midnight showing of the Rocky
No.
Horror Picture
Have you?
Show?
No.
It is
You've been
something else, let me tell you.
They all come dressed as characters,
They all
right?
come dressed as character, and they got props. I mean, they'll throw toast at one point in the movie. You know, they're...
I don't ever throw toast. Right now, I'd eat that toast.
Well, I know you would, but...
I'd eat dog treats if I had to. 2012, on this date, George Strait announced that he was retiring from touring. It was a ruse.
For the first time.
It was a ruse. He stuck around, and he's still performing, and guess what?
You're going!
I'm probably going to be going again before it's over with. The
Well, there's
question...
worse places you could go.
Well,
that's true.
He's a great performer, and I've seen him so many times. I probably can tell what's the next song.
You can sing the song. When you do they do that at George Strait? Now, I know when you go to a Jimmy Buffett concert,
Right.
in between songs, he'll always give you clues to what song he's going to sing next.
Not really.
No?
No.
He just launches into one, huh?
I was watching that country thing. I made the mistake of turning it on about 10 o'clock last night, the deal on PBS. And it was interesting because they profiled George Strait earlier. Last night they profiled Garth Brooks. And while the music is similar, the theatrics on stage couldn't be more.
Oh, it's like a rock show. It's like going to a Kiss show when you go see Garth Brooks.
And
There's fire shooting.
I mean,
from
it's
the,
true country, but the show is George just stands there.
Yeah.
Okay? And that's all that my wife cares about, that he's just standing there. All right, question of the day got tons of interest. So this is going to be interesting for us to talk about. The question of the day, would you support Sunday alcohol sales in Fairfield? And we had a ton of people look at this. Over 2,300 people look at it. We had lots of votes, and we're going to talk about it after we come back from this time out on Morning Coffee.
Wrinkles send the wrong message.
Well, your resume looks great, but your wrinkled shirt leads me to believe that you're unkempt, a little lazy, and hey, you'll probably leave before 5 every single day.
Help prevent wrinkles with new Downy Wrinkle Guard.
Well, your resume looks great, and I see by your perfectly unwrinkled shirt that you're dedicated, reliable, and could be a great asset to our company.
Protect your clothes from wrinkles all day with new Downy Wrinkle Guard.
Want to hear something amazing? Discover matches all the cash back you earn at the end of your first year automatically, dollar for dollar, with no limit on how much you can earn. Amazing. It's kind of like being showered with cash from above, which would also be pretty amazing. It's so amazing that millions of people a year are getting their cash back matched. They just can't get enough. So whether it's raining down on your head or raining into your bank account, it's your cash back, and Discover is matching it. Discover Cashback Match. What are you waiting for? Learn more at discover.com/match.
Remember black and white TVs? Or 8-tracks? Or this? All of these, at one time or another, were the best. And then something better came along. Introducing Saltro Fungicide Seed Treatment. The seed treatment bringing SDS protection to the next level. By providing superior control of SDS without any of the stress shown in plants treated with other seed treatments like Elevo, Saltro is SDS protection. Upgrade it. Talk to your retailer or seed dealer about upgrading to Saltro. Always read and follow label instructions.
Hi y'all, I'm Nicole Jordan and I own The Farmer's Daughter at 203 East Main Street in downtown Fairfield. We are well known for our line of formal dresses, but did you know we carry a large assortment of scrubs also? Stop on by if you need a new pair of scrubs. We carry Cherokee Infinity, Cherokee Workwear, Elle, Heart & Soul, Barco One, and Grey's Anatomy. We have inventory in store and can also order your specific scrubs. We also carry medical equipment such as stethoscopes. So come in and see us at The Farmer's Daughter, open 9 to 5 Tuesday through Friday and 9 to 3 on Saturday.
Your professional Pekin Insurance Agency, Tucker Hallam Insurance, Wayne City, specializes in families. From auto accidents to home disasters to that very memorable first day of college, you'll have peace of mind with insurance from your Pekin Insurance Agency, putting you and your family first with insurance coverage for your home, auto, life, health, or business, and at competitive rates that will fit your individual needs. Call your Pekin Insurance Agency, Tucker Hallam Insurance today, going beyond the expected.
Time Capsule, sponsored today by Save-A-Lot Food Store on West Main, Fairfield.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another Time Capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when the 25th Amendment was ratified, which gave us a way of replacing vice presidents who'd become president? Muhammad Ali kept his title with a 15-round decision over Ernie Terrell. Mario Andretti won his first and only Daytona 500. We saw the debut of the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour.
We're going to sing exciting songs of controversy and pungent social comment, dealing with the issues of today.
And here's what the radio was playing.
Then you can tell me goodbye.
My cup runneth over.
Baby, I need your loving. Pretty ballerina. Stop. Hey, what's that sound?
Wild thing. Not so ruthless, Senator.
Love is here, now you're gone. The beat goes on. I've been lonely too. You got to me. Give me some of loving. It takes two.
Well, what do you think? The answer and a twist of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
Swing by the Fairfield Save-A-Lot and take advantage of these great deals. 3 pounds of golden or red delicious apples, $1.99. 3-pound mandarin oranges, $1.99. Fresh cauliflower is $1.99. And 3-pound yellow onions, $1.99. Prices are good through Saturday. Good food, great people, great prices at your Save-A-Lot store on West Main in Fairfield. Give them a like on Facebook.
February 1967. Goodbye.
The Rolling Stones and Ruby Tuesday, the top song of February 1967. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another Time Capsule.
Time Capsule has been sponsored today by Save-A-Lot Food Store on West Main, Fairfield.
There's nothing better than helping a family find the home of their dreams. It is more than just a mortgage, it's about helping people. Hi, this is Sarah Mole, mortgage originator for People's National Bank. We pride ourselves on providing quality products and services to meet the banking needs for the people that work and live right here. Since 1909, our focus continues on you, our customers. People's National Bank, it's our people that make a difference. Since 1909, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Well, we've got an interesting one here today. Over 338 votes, 2,300 people looked at this. The question of the day, would you support Sunday school? No. I said that wrong, didn't I?
Is that a Freudian slip?
Yes, it is. Would you support Sunday alcohol sales in Fairfield? Not Sunday school alcohol sales. That probably wouldn't work. Anyway, about 2 out of every 3 people say yes. 219 yes votes, 119 no votes. Does that surprise you, Bill?
No, it doesn't.
How about you, Mark? Sorry, he's making a phone call for me. I didn't mean to ask you, Mark. I'm sorry. It surprised me. Dan says, I truly don't care, but we've been through this for years in Indiana, and my question remains, you can't just buy what you need on Saturday night. Why can't you? And that's probably a good point. Stacy said, they'll get it somewhere regardless. Might as well get the revenue for our own community. Kelly said, I don't drink, haven't for a while, but a lot of people do. Better they get it here and bring in the revenue for our own town than go out of town and spend money there. Andrew said, if people want the booze, they can go get it. Might as well be from a local business instead of Grayville, Flora, or the Pie, as they like to call it. Joe said they sell it in Sisney on Sundays now. All you got to do is go up to Sisney. Joanne said, I don't really care once someone starts drinking. I guess it's better that they aren't on the highways looking for an open package store. Heather says, nope, I don't support it in any day of the week either. Hello, Heather. They're going to get it some days of the week somewhere. Mm-hmm. Renee says, I don't see what the big deal is. People will either buy it on Saturday or go somewhere else and drink it and get it. You won't stop people from drinking on Sundays. Well, I'm not saying we're going to stop people drinking on Sundays. It's a matter of whether or not you can buy it on Sundays. Aaron says, of course, this is America. People should be able to buy alcohol any day of the week, despite the objections of the religious fanatics. Move to Saudi Arabia or Iran if you want to live under religious law. I think you might have overstated this. Why the heck not, says Leslie. Why the heck not meaning go ahead and sell it on Sundays. Mark says, sell it 24/7. It's a free country, ain't it? Well, there you go. There's your comments. I was surprised at the reaction and the number of people that voted and how they voted. How about you, Turner?
I was a little surprised at how they voted. I'm not surprised at the number of responses to that.
It really took off.
It did.
Really did.
It certainly did.
So now this discussion came up as a part of the city council meeting on Tuesday night, where they were discussing whether or not to expand the number of liquor licenses. And then the topic came up, well, what about Sunday? And it didn't come up there, but it came up in our poll that you can already go up and get some. You could buy alcohol up in Sisney. So there's an opportunity right there if you're hurting for booze on a Sunday. But I also agree that if you really need it, you maybe need to go stock it up on Friday and Saturday.
You have that opportunity as well.
So anyway, but most people were relatively. 2 out of every 3 people thought it would be a good idea to sell on Sunday. So our phone calls not going through?
Not going through at the present time.
Then we'll talk and we'll try it a little bit later. Once again, I want to thank Stephen Potts for bringing me the caffeine that's going to keep me flying until about 2 o'clock this afternoon.
You got the Americano, didn't you?
I sure did.
Yeah.
Did you hear that Amazon now has enlisted Samuel L. Jackson? He will become, if you pay for $1, he'll become the voice for Alexa for you.
Really?
It's not bad, huh? He's the first celebrity voice for the virtual assistant. Others who pay the $1 to enable Jackson's voice will be able to get the weather from him and even have him tell you jokes.
It'd be interesting to know how many people do that.
I can tell you exactly. There are, last month, 300 people listened to this radio station on a smart speaker and Alexa. Alexa, play WFIW.
I think he was meaning how many people will pay for
Samuel L.
Jackson.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I'd like to know
How many people will actually do that? I would think about it.
You know, it's kind of like the old deal.
Yeah.
For $1?
Yeah.
You want to know how to make $1 million? Send me $1 and I'll tell you.
Yep.
Yes. I think that might be. I mean, you think about some of the other great voices that could do the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather have someone besides Samuel L. Jackson. But, you know.
Sure. Wow.
You were talking, Cheryl Tiggs.
Yeah, Cheryl Tiggs.
That would be mighty fine.
I
Although
don't know.
talking.
I've never heard her voice. She may talk like this. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't really care.
What she sounds like, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Well, that's like one of the old silent film stars couldn't go into talkies because her voice was, I forget who that was, but it was, or may have been a man. But anyway, they didn't have the voice for talkies.
Here's an interesting from Jeffersonville, Indiana. There's a dating ban for 5th graders at one southern Indiana school. The new policy at Riverside Elementary School in Jeffersonville says kids in 5th grade are dating and breaking up too much, causing too many broken hearts. Do you believe this?
That's crazy.
The school sent parents a note this week that says kids must end any relationships they have. Some parents are upset that the school is trying to police what happens between boys and girls. The school district isn't commenting on the policy. I had a girlfriend in 5th grade.
In 5th grade, dating?
Well, I didn't date her. I mean,
well, yeah. I mean, it's a relative term.
You know, I think I might have held her hand during recess.
Yeah.
That was very provocative then, holding a hand. Actually, that was pretty much how my dating went through age 18. We got somebody on there.
Well, I got a question for you real quick. That is a 3, right? 618
618-237.
Okay, that's what I've got.
2217.
All right. That's what I've got.
I'll tell you what. If why don't we have her call us? Sue Myers.
Yep.
Bean Days. Give her the number.
Oh, it's
which one do you want her?
842-3715.
Sue, give us a call. We'll get you. I want to talk to you about Bean Days. But I'm sorry, for whatever reason, we're having problems being able to connect with you. And I talked to her, or at least I texted her yesterday. So anyway, she can give us a call.
There it is.
I think that might be it. We'll see. In the meantime, let me look here.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Hello.
There we go. Now you're on Morning Coffee.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. How are you today?
I'm good. Is this Sue?
Yes, it is.
Sue, thank you for joining us this morning. Tonight is the beginning, really, of, last week you had the Bean Queen, but really tonight's the beginning of Bean Days, correct?
Yes. We are beginning Bean Days.
And you have church night tonight. Tell us a little bit about the weekend, would you please?
Well, we had the church night, but and we've already had the Bean Queen. So Friday night there's a 5K that's going on, and then Saturday starts the big day.
Okay, and so I'm looking at a list here. You got a flea market on Mill Street. That's between 9 a.m. and 2 o'clock. A tractor show. That's coming up in the morning, right?
Yes. That's at on Saturday morning. That starts at 7 o'clock, and we have a lot of trophies to give away there. And then the tractors can all line up and be in the parade. The parade starts at 10. And then the car show is starting about 9:30.
Okay.
And those cars that want to be in the parade can line up there, too.
And these are all in the school parking lot where the tractor show is going to be and the car and truck show.
Yes, yes. The car show is directly in front of the school in the parking lot, and the tractors are sort of over where the ag building is there on a little bit closer to Mill Street there, where the flea market is.
Meantime, you're going to have a quilt show all day, correct?
Yes, it's at the Baptist Church there, real close by.
Is it a big parade for Bean Days?
It is a big parade. She has calls. Darla Cullens does that, Darla Abrams, and she has calls. Dozens a day have been coming in, so it's going to be a huge parade this year.
Okay, and looking at Saturday, you've got appropriately ham and beans being served at 11 o'clock in the morning. That's going to be...
That's the bean feed, right?
That is the bean feed. We have free ham and beans and cornbread there right by the community building under the tent.
Emphasis on free.
Yep.
So we know what's going to be happening in Wayne City the rest of the afternoon.
We got that.
Nobody's going to fill up their tank.
No.
After we get done with the parade and all that we have to do, we're going to send them out south of town to the rodeo.
That's perfect. Yeah. That's a perfect place for them to be. And you've got bingo, and you have all-class reunion between 1:30 and 4 o'clock. That's at the community building. And so that's Bean Days. It's a wonderful event, and we're really happy that you can spend a few minutes. And we ask everybody, if you're from Wayne City, obviously you're going to be involved, but you might want to visit from the rest of the county. It's a great event. And Sue, we thank you so much for taking a few minutes to talk to us about it. Anything else you want to share?
No, I think you've got it covered there. We're just getting ready to go. It sounds like the weather's going to cooperate this year and be a really nice day for us.
It does. Thank you, Sue, so very much. We'll talk to you later, and good luck, and I hope everything goes well at Bean Days.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, take care. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
All right. So there you go. Everything you'd ever want to know about Bean Days. And after you have the beans, they want you south of town. Downwind.
And hope there's a prevailing wind coming from the north.
Absolutely. All right. Well, let me see here. Here you go. You're a football referee, aren't you, dude?
Yes.
Yes, you are. Here's a story from Maine. A football referee in Maine is expected to be okay after being shot in the face with a cannon.
With a what?
A cannon. The official was working a Maine Academy football game, a high school, over the weekend when he was hit. The Hancock County Sheriff's Department says a school alumnus brought his own cannon to the game, filled it with black powder and some kind of substance, resulting in a wad that wound up striking the ref when it was shot after a touchdown. The official was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Well,
wow.
Have you ever been shot by a cannon before, dude?
Well, not in the face, but at Carterville, they used to, every time they'd score, would shoot off a cannon.
No kidding.
No kidding. And even though you knew it was going to happen that first time, I mean,
it'd be like Bean Days.
Yeah. And the next big question: if you've never been shot by a cannon, have you been shot out of a cannon?
I never was able to be able to do that. No.
Never had that happen to me either.
No.
Here's a good one from our good friends in China. A Chinese man might be addicted to marriage and divorce. Officials in southern China say one man has filed for divorce or marriage 46 times within the last year. This guy's a sadist.
What?
Wow.
The latest records show that he registered...
In the last year?
In the last year. The latest records show that he registered to marry a pregnant girlfriend just a week after his last divorce. Probably felt compelled there.
Yeah.
I think he's got larger problems.
Dad-in-law had a shotgun.
Bureau employees
or a cannon.
discovered that the man has attempted to marry 24 times in the last 12 months, with some marriages and divorces to different women taking place a day after the other.
Well, maybe he followed Mickey Rooney's advice.
Remember that?
Get married and divorced in the morning so you had the rest of the day to woo someone else.
That's right. Some internet users think he may be taking advantage of a wealthy woman across the country. In other words, in China, if he finds somebody who's better off than him financially,
You can
he
divorce
marries
them
her,
on the spot.
apparently, and maybe get a little piece of the
pie.
Yeah, yeah. Today's the 50th birthday of two cultural touchstones from the world of music. It's the anniversary of the Beatles' classic Abbey Road album. On the tube, it's been 50 years since the Brady Bunch took to the airwaves, as I told you. The old Brady Bunch house currently is the focus of a remodel on HGTV's A Very Brady renovation. Abbey Road has been re-released as a special deluxe and remixed 50th anniversary set. How many times are they going to release the White Album and Abbey Road?
I'm sure there's at least a
many
few
as
more
they can,
times.
I'm
Yeah.
sure, yeah.
People keep buying it, don't they?
And you know, they're getting an extra, $10 per album because they've added, 2 seconds of music at the end of a song.
Yes.
The alternate ending.
Or they have an interview where Paul says, I think I remember how we came about this song. And they put that on the front and say it's a new release.
Right, yeah.
Here's one you'll find interesting. Batting for former Major League star Lenny Dykstra. And let me tell you something, Lenny's a mess.
Oh, yeah.
He's a major mess.
Yeah.
Screech from Saved by the Bell. Actor Dustin
there's
Diamond.
a bear.
Actor Dustin Diamond, best known for his portrayal of Samuel Screech Powers on the popular 90s show, has signed to box the Bagel Boss Guy. The Bagel Boss Guy, who is also known as Chris Morgan, is the guy who found fame earlier this year by throwing a tantrum in a Long Island bagel restaurant. It was all on film. Former Mets and Philly star Lenny Dykstra had been scheduled to box Morgan, but backed out earlier this week.
Oh.
Lenny doesn't have a tooth in his mouth. I'm serious. Last time I saw him,
Yeah.
he has no teeth.
So how old is Lenny now?
He's probably got to be mid-40s.
I bet
he's
she's
older
50.
than that.
I bet she's 50.
Yeah.
Anyway, enter Diamond because Lenny backs out. Now Screech comes in. He's agreed to face off with Morgan. This shows you how desperate Dustin Diamond's career has fallen.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is Michael Puffer going to be the ring announcer? That guy. Let's
We're
get
ready.
ready to rumble. Yeah.
Anyway,
That guy.
he's always looking for a gig.
Yeah, he is.
He'll face off against Morgan, and the two are slated to throw down on Saturday at Atlantic City's Showboat Hotel. I'd love to be right there in the front row to see this.
Uh-huh.
And I hope Screech gets murdered.
I can just see it now. Bagel guy, Screech. Let's get it on.
Wow.
All right, let's get to trivia. Find out what's
all right. What do you have? What's the topic, Bill?
Well, we're headed into harvest here, so we got some agriculture.
Oh,
topics.
wonderful.
Okay.
Just give us the questions,
All right.
please.
All right. First one. What does the term black layer mean to the corn plant?
Black layer.
Black layer.
Okay.
This one you should get. What is the hair-like material on an ear of corn?
Hair.
It's something I don't have.
Is it common for corn ears to have 15 rolls around its girth?
15 rolls around its girth.
What is the world record for bushels of corn per acre?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I could guess that.
Okay. What is the world record for bushels of soybeans per acre? Which was just set this week.
No kidding.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Where?
Georgia.
Georgia. In the U.S. Okay.
Yep.
I didn't know that Georgia was a big soybean place.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Corn, soybeans.
Peanuts.
Mm-hmm. Cotton. Mm-hmm. What causes soybeans to start to mature?
All right.
All right. Going back in time here. How many bushels of corn was considered a good day for one person to shuck by hand?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Okay. Now today we plant what we call hybrid corn, but prior to that, what was the corn called?
What was the corn called?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How many people does an American farmer feed?
Okay.
All right. Per day.
An individual farmer.
Right.
Okay.
Produces enough to feed how many? And then what was that number in 1960?
one would expect that it's gone up dramatically.
I would think so.
Yes, yes.
I would think so.
So that's 10 of them, right?
This is, I mean, you have Bill Book here, okay? And we're going to belly up to the trough of knowledge and slurp here.
Actually, we're going to belly up to the book of knowledge today.
If you want to join us,
everything you've ever learned came out of a good book, right?
That's
exactly. And that's the way it's going to be this morning.
Yep.
We might have some ag expert out there that wants to come in and join us.
Yep.
As a part of revealing the answers to this morning's questions, the trivia questions. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with more morning coffee after this.
Good call on McDonald's for lunch.
Yeah, let's eat.
Okay, we have the oh yeah for me.
Can you hand me my
Yep, and here are a couple of wits to share.
I love my woo!
Oh, sounds like Stacy went to McDonald's too.
A delicious meal is in the bag at McDonald's. Grab a $2 bundle like a McDouble and small fries or a McChicken and small fries. Price and participation may vary.
J. Wilderman Autoplex in Mount Carmel is having a giant 9-day super sale. Every new Ford, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram has been super sale priced. Up to $13,000 off Rams or 0% plus $4,500 in rebates. Up to $13,000 off F-150. Up to $8,500 off Renegade. Over 250 of the nicest pre-owned vehicles in the tri-state, all bargain price. Over 70 vehicles, $79 to $199 per month with approved credit. View all the bargains 24/7 at jwildermanautoplex.com. Stop by for a friendly buying experience.
The Big Deal Store has a great deal on Bopple's Home Furnishing certificates. Pick one up and get a great value on top quality furniture at Bopple's Home Furnishing in McLeansboro on the south side of the square.
Fenton Auction will be selling the real estate and personal property from the estate of Marianne Weber on Saturday, September 28th, starting at 10 a.m. Location of the sale is 411 West Terminal Street in Albion. Tract 1 is a 3-bedroom home that sits on 6 acres on Terminal Street. Tract 2 is a 2-bedroom home located at 126 East Pine Street. A 2005 Ford Escape along with other lawn and garden equipment will be sold. There will be home furnishings, antiques, tools, and firearms. For more information, call Harvey Fenton at 456-8984.
At Amber Marie's in downtown Fairfield, customers love our Cobble Hill and Suns Out puzzles, Naked Bee products, and the Bomb Bath Bombs. Fall is nearing, so snuggle up and enjoy the cooler evenings with our microwavable warmies. In addition to our other wonderful product lines, the JMH Designs collection by Denise Kinney is also available. Come see us Wednesdays 11 to 5, Thursdays 11 to 6, Fridays 11 to 5, and Saturdays 9 to noon at Amber Marie's, located in downtown Fairfield. And don't forget to like our Facebook page.
WFIW 104.9 at WFIWradio.com. Sheldon Bunning from Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler is on the phone. Good morning.
Good morning.
How's it going over there at Le Mans this morning?
Man, it's going nice. It's nice outside. Good temperature.
You betcha. Good day to sell a car and buy a car, right?
That's right. That's right.
What do you got? What do you got on the lot deal wise today?
I mean, every last one of them is a bargain. You know. I don't know if anybody in passing. We had them at the Fall Fun Fest car show, but we've got a couple of the new. I guess we're a licensed SCA performance dealer now.
Ooh.
I don't know if anybody's seen the big jacked up Silverado and the big jacked up Ram out here. We've got that are the Black Widow editions.
I have not seen those. I'll have to come over and take a look.
They look good. They've got custom wheels, the 6-inch lift on them, steps. Special interior treatments. They're a really good-looking truck.
Okay.
Really a good-looking truck.
And, of course, you can come and check them out at Le Mans. Sit out right on the lot?
Yes, they are outside.
Okay. And, of course, the Gladiator sales are going pretty well for the Jeeps.
We've got a few Gladiators in stock. Got another one in yesterday. Got our first Overland in. So it's leather and heated seats and very well appointed, white with the saddle interior. Good looking Jeep pickup. So come by and check it out as well.
All right, sounds like a great deal. And of course, you've got a good selection of used vehicles on the lot as well.
We do. We do. We always need more, so we want to trade you out of yours. And maybe you've got a car to sell. We'll buy your car. You don't have to trade it to us. If you got something you need to sell, bring it by and we'll make you an offer on it.
All right. Sheldon, as always, thanks for joining us. Stop by the lot and see any of the guys today while the weather's nice and cool, right?
That is correct. Come see us.
All right, Sheldon, thanks for the visit. We'll talk to you next week. Or
All right, you guys have a great weekend.
All right, see ya. Sheldon Bunning from Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler joins us every Monday and Thursday here on the WFIW Morning Show. Fairfield area weather forecast, a 30% chance for showers, high 75 today. Partly cloudy tonight, low 55. Partly sunny, 88 tomorrow for Saturday, partly sunny, high 88. Sunny and 90 on Sunday, and for Monday, sunshine with the high of 92. Overnight low 63, yesterday's high was 84. Currently humidity at 72%. Winds out of the west-northwest at 4 miles an hour, pressure at 30.0. Right now, we've got partly sunny skies and 64 here at the WFIW studios. Radar looking very good this morning as well. Nothing showing up at the present time anywhere in the southeastern Illinois area on the radar.
Well, look what I got here.
Yeah, nobody can see what you've got. There we go. So how are they?
Actually, they're pretty tasty.
It's a cookie.
It's not a cookie. It's shaped in a bone. You know what it is?
All right.
It's a dog treat for my my hounds. But I taste test everything. For them. Thanks to Jeff Murphy for hound
good.
biscuits.
Good.
Bill had one.
Yeah.
We love dog food out here. We eat
one.
it on a regular basis.
Well,
you want some?
No, thank you.
Sure?
Anyway. Yeah,
You sure?
I'm sure.
By the way, I just want to mention before we get into the big deals.
I don't want my tail wagging.
I'm feeling pretty good.
And I don't want to be barking.
Let me tell you something.
At the moon.
I eat that. I feel frisky.
That's a cat food, frisky.
Yeah, no, not frisky. I hope you're listening, honey.
All
okay,
right.
So here we go. That's a warning. Big Deal Store. All you got to do is click on our page, and we've got 3 deals for you. Food deals. El Galito, Mexican restaurant. $10 retail value. You only pay $5. If you're going to go eat Mexican food, half price. Mimo's, Italian restaurant. This is down McLeansboro way. $20 gift certificate. You only pay. You get $20 worth of food. You only pay $10 for the certificate.
Ooh, what a deal.
And you can buy more than one certificate if you want to. And the same thing here in town, right here. You love Jackie's Lunchbox.
I do.
I do too. You can get a $10 gift certificate. All you have to do is pay $5 for it. You get to go out with that. You pay $5. We give you a certificate. You can go out and get $10 worth of food at Jackie's Lunchbox. That's the Big Deal Store on our WFIWradio.com. Go there, shop. You'll save a ton of money. You'd be stupid not to do it. And let me take a bite of this dog.
You know what? Mike might even throw in a dog biscuit if you can spare
This
one.
is very tasty.
Yeah.
Bill,
All right.
go ahead.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Are you dunking them in your Mexicano there? Americano?
No, I'm mixing it with
Okay.
my Mexicano.
Okay, what does the term black layer mean to the corn plant?
Black layer. Is that the outer husk? I'm asking. You have a clue?
I have no clue.
How about we got some peanut gallery folks? What did he say?
Correct. That's when corn is physiologically mature. On the kernel, if you take a break, get a kernel off there, there's actually a black layer on the end of the kernel where it's attached to the ear.
Oh, okay.
So,
You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
what is the hair-like material on an ear of corn called?
Silk.
That's
Silk.
what I would call
Silk.
it. Yes.
Is it common for corn ears to have 15 rows around its girth?
15 rows.
I think that's
Does that sound right?
pretty rare, I think, isn't it?
If you find one, I'll just tell you, if you find one with 15, keep it. Because the rows around the corn ear are always even. It'll either be 12, 14, 16.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yep.
So I was right.
Yes.
Well, it's rare.
Yeah.
Like this great dog biscuit. Very rare.
World record for bushels of corn per acre.
Okay. I'm going to say it's got to be in the mid 200s. I'm going to say 235.
I'm going with 279.
547.
Oh my God! Wow. On what planet did that happen?
That happened as there's the same fella that grew the 190 bushel.
Mm-hmm.
I getting ahead of myself here.
Mhm,
Anyway.
mhm.
Now-
Well, so, all right.
Anyway.
File that in the vault. 190.
What's the record for soybeans?
190.
And that was just set this week.
190 was set this week in soybeans.
Yes.
So
in
that was
Georgia.
In Georgia.
Correct.
All right, isn't Illinois the soybean capital of the world?
It is. But see, this fellow in Georgia that did that, it's some sandy loam ground, but it's irrigated.
Okay.
And he's pumping water to it all the time, nutrients, so on and so forth.
Oh man,
So-
that's just incredible.
Right.
So these were corn and soybeans on steroids.
That's so to speak.
Hold on, just a second. Jeff, do you remember what was in Wayne County when they did the crop tour here? What the numbers were for corn and soybean in Wayne County this year?
Like 150, 155.
Yeah, it was
I was thinking
155
150 or so is what I was
and
thinking.
40 something.
Well, the national average has been trending up 170, 180. That's per acre.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to know that. That's why
Yeah.
those numbers are off the map.
What causes soybeans to start to mature?
I thought it was the temperature, that if it starts to cool, but that can't be the state.
Humidity.
Right.
Sunlight hours.
When the sunlight hours start to get shorter, that triggers mechanism in the plant. It's going to start.
Jeff, the farmer Vaughn, knew that.
He grew up around it. He knows.
He's out there. He's a New Hope fellow.
Farmer Jeff.
Farmer Jeff.
How many bushels of corn was considered a good day for one person? And this would be working from daylight to dark to when they shuck corn by hand. How many bushels?
I'm going to say a couple hundred.
I'm going to say about 150.
Bing, ding, ding, ding. Right on the nose. 150.
150.
Yeah. And that was if that's all they did. Now,
pretty good for
probably an average was about 100 because they had other chores to do and so forth.
Well, machinery really made a huge
Oh, my
difference,
God.
didn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Pretty good for just pulling something out of
your head.
My ear of corn.
You're going back to bean days, aren't you? That's what you're doing.
So today we plant hybrid seed corn.
Uh-huh.
Corn that was planted prior to that, what was it called?
POC. Plain old corn.
Plain old corn.
No idea. How about it bean, not bean gallery?
Corn guy? Farmer Jeff?
Peanut gallery. He's giving us a product name.
It was open pollinated.
Open pollinated.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So today, on average, how many people does an American farmer feed?
An average American farmer.
I'm going to say 718.
I'm going to say 1,000.
155.
Oh, that's
gee,
that was less than I thought.
Yeah, we're not
So
very
then,
good.
1960, what
Right.
was that number?
We had
35.
Dramatically less. I don't know.
Okay, 26.
26. You were close. I'll
Yeah.
give you that. Good questions, Bill.
Well, I hope somebody learned something.
Well, we always love to belly up to the trough of knowledge and
Well,
slurp, and you
we
have
try.
provided us. What's the big game on Friday night for you? You're not going to be in Fairfield, are you?
No, we'll be in Anna Jonesboro with AJ and Carterville.
Oh, okay. Well, avoid the cannons there, okay? I mean, if they've got one. Bill Book, thanks again. We always enjoy having you. We'll do it again next month, right here on Morning Coffee, and we'll be back tomorrow. That's a warning.
Thank you, guys.
Take care. Alexa, play WFIW.
It's time for classic hits from WFIW.
It's what you've been looking for. WFIW FM Fairfield, Illinois, and WFIWradio.com, the news leader in southeastern Illinois.
Time now for the news, brought to you by Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center in downtown Wayne City. They have a large selection of power sofas, love seats, and recliners. Ask about free financing.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. The acting National Intelligence Director, Joe McGuire,